Hey guys, it's Amy here and today I'm going to be doing a tag for you. This is a book collector tag. It was started by Craig at Books Forever After and I was tagged by Charlotte at Charles New Chapter. I will link them both below. So let's get into the questions. The first question is, how many books do you own? Now I've gone around and counted up as many books as I can find, excluding kind of textbook kind of things for college and uni and things. So I think I have around 280 books, reading kind of books. So I think that's alright. I think that's an average kind of amount. That's good. Second question is, how long has it taken to accumulate your collection? I first started buying books probably when I was about 7 or 8 years old. I remember being given the job of being the librarian in my first school, so I loved books from quite an early age. So when I was around 8, my parents would start buying kind of bigger books for me, like more kind of grown-up books I guess for that age. So growing up through my teens and things like that, I was always buying books and trying to find new books that I wanted to read, but probably more in the last year or couple of years have I really started buying so many books. Question number 3 is, how often do you buy books? Too often, way too often. It's just no good for my bank balance, really. I have an issue, as a lot of us do. We always say we have a problem. Everyone says that on BookTube, but it's true. Me and my friend Katie from KTO Book, I'll link her here, are doing a ban this month, so we're not buying any books in the month of March, which I haven't done so far, so I'm doing very, very well. If we manage to not buy any more books, then we are going to celebrate with cake. And cake is a good celebration. Question number 4 is, how do you arrange your books? That's something I've been trying to figure out at the moment. I want to do a bookshelf tour, but I'm trying to be happy with the way that they look on the shelf and the way that I've organised them, which I'm not at the moment, so it will be coming. I'm just organising things and trying to make it look better than it does at the moment. Question number 5 is, what is the first book you remember buying? It's gonna be one of these, I think. Either The Twits by Roald Dahl. Everyone's read Roald Dahl when they were younger, so I think that is probably one of the first books I purchased. Awful End by Philip R. Dart. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anyone talk about these, but they are tiny, tiny books. They're meant for quite young people, I think. But I just remember reading them and finding them absolutely hilarious. They're really funny books. If you're I don't know, 10? I don't know how old I was when I read these, but if you're around that age you might really enjoy these. They're really, really funny, and there's quite a few of them in the series, I think. The Edgar and Ellen series by Charles Ogden, and this is the first one, Rare Beasts. Again, they're really small because they're one of the first books I read, so they were really tiny, so I could cope with my tiny little brain at the time. It makes me sound like I've got a really big brain now. I don't know where I was going with that. The story of these two twins, and they're really funny and they always cause havoc in their town. It was a really good story, I seem to remember. Number 6 is, what book did you purchase last? I think it's Atonement. I'm not sure. I bought a lot of books all in one go, but it was all in February, Katie. It was all in February. I haven't bought any this month. So I think it's this one. It was 50p, I think. 50p in a charity shop, bargain. Number 7 is, what is the longest book you own? It's gonna have to be Jane Austen, 7 novels, all in one massive book. It's 1,220 pages long, so that's pretty long. Closely followed by Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This is a heifer of a book. I think it's about 1,120 pages or something like that. I also have a big bind-up of Lord of the Rings somewhere, but I have no idea where that's gone. And what is the shortest book you own? Again, it's The Twits by Roald Dahl. I think it's 94 pages long, and there are loads of pictures, and the writing is massive. So it's probably, if you put all the writing all in one thing, it would probably be about 50 pages long, I reckon. So that is my shortest book. Okay, so that's the end of the tag. I am going to tag Brad from Book YA Review. I'm also going to tag Marlin from Marlin Alina, and Katie from KTO Book. Obviously, if you want to do the tag, then just go ahead and do it. You don't have to wait to be tagged, just do it. Throw it out there. I'll leave all my links below. I hope you're all having a brilliant day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!